time at Dish with D. That's me. Thank you for clicking on this video, making yourself a priority. I'm Denise. It is Saturday, and Saturday on the channel is WW weigh-in and meeting topic du jour day. I did not go to my meeting this morning because, not that I have to have an excuse, but I've been having, I mentioned in my vlog, I've been having this pain right here on my back. I had shoulder pain like the other day, and that seemed to go away, and then it's moved down to my right here scapular region. No idea. I think it's muscular. You never know with pain, like what is it, because it's, I do feel like heat is helping, anti-inflammatory medication is helping, so I feel like it's muscular. Like when I move certain ways it hurts. So I am confident that it's muscular, but you just don't know. So we'll see how it goes in the next few days. If it doesn't get any better, then I'm gonna have to take a trip and get it checked. But so I didn't feel like getting up. Mornings are the worst because I'm the most stiff. But I did take a hot shower and just took my medicine, so I expect to feel a little bit better. I did get relief yesterday after I popped the pills. But is what it is. But I did get weighed here this morning, and I am down 0.4. I'm pleasantly happy with that. Yes, down 0.4. Bravo to me. Now remember, I have to add a pound because of the Weight Watcher scale is a pound heavier than mine. So it would have been a pound 0.4. I'm like, really? Remember, their scale is a pound heavier. Not that it makes that weight right, but I want to keep it to what, that weight is. But it doesn't register with them anyway, so when I go next week, it's not going to know that I weighed it at home, which I don't know why that is, but it doesn't. It is what it is. So let's get to the topic at hand. And there was a couple things I wanted to talk about too. I read a email this morning. Well, I think it was an old email though, from a couple weeks ago, but we'll get to that about WW. Topic of the week is how to move more and actually enjoy it. Notice it's saying move more. It's not saying how to exercise more and enjoy it. It's saying how to move more. I'm looking at the dog. Oh, he's over there. Distracts me. How to move more and enjoy it. So always remember that. They want movement. They don't want, what way we think, oh, I have to join a gym. I have to join a gym. I have to join a gym. No, they just want you to get off your butt. And that, that is it in a nutshell, getting off our butts. That really does help. I said it before, I'll say it again. I've lost 116 pounds with no formal exercise. More movement, yes, absolutely. All right, Beth James O'Keefe again. Feeling meh about your current activity routine or looking to start a new one, the key is to follow how you want to feel. And I'm actually thinking of trying something a little bit different. I don't know, I tossed around the idea. I like the walking videos. I like doing the walking because it's something I can continue. I always say, when you start something, it's all about consistency. Again, I don't want you going and joining the fancy gyms and working out 5 days a week, because if you can't continue that long term, I don't want to say you're wasting your time, but you're setting yourself up for a little bit of a disappointment when you stop doing that. So I feel like what we should find is something that you enjoy, that you want to do, that you can do, and you will do. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Like, you got to do it. So what you do to lose, you've got to do to maintain, because it's just going to come back. It's like keto. Keto is a great in theory. Like, oh my gosh, you could eat meat and lose weight. True. High fat. But once you stop doing that, the weight comes back. You think, oh, I'll do keto to lose 20 pounds. You lose 20 pounds, and okay, I'm done with keto. I'm going to go back to it. Oh, it doesn't work that. Unfortunately, you would think to yourself, well, if I lose it, then it's gone. No, it should be that way. I agree. It should be that way. I want to feel calm. Consider yoga, Pilates, stretching, and hiking. That is what I'm actually considering. Yoga or Pilates and stretching. Because I think that builds your core. And I really think I enjoy, I think too, especially with my back, that I want to get into more just, movements. Something deliberate. something intentional versus, intentional is my word of the year. We know that. I have a bracelet, which I should put it on this morning. I didn't think I was going to talk about intentional, but I have a bracelet that says intentional because I want to be intentional in what I do, what I eat, what I say, how I feel. It's all about being, when you say something, and I say this all the time about myself, I am sort of, here on the channel, I've been called outspoken, or I speak what I consider my truth. Now, my truth might not be your truth, but I definitely, what I say is how I feel. And I don't sit here and tell you something that I don't feel. I don't sit here and lie. And that's why, and some people, I'll be honest with you, want to be lied to. They want to hear the fairy tale. They want to hear this. They want to hear that. I'm just not the person that says that because I live in reality. And I think it's easier when you know the truth and you have the facts at hand. You can make a more informed choice and decision. I got off that topic, didn't I? You want to feel energized. Walking, jogging, cycling, team sports, skiing, or swimming. Strong, strength training, kickboxing, bar, rowing, body weight exercising. Happy, dancing, skating, gardening, tennis, pickleball, which is like the new thing out there. Steve wants to do pickleball. I'm a little bit afraid. Team sports and trampoline. I thought about a trampoline too. Somehow it came on to something of somebody doing, I'm like, I used to, as a kid, love a trampoline. So I'm thinking mini tramp maybe? I don't know. I think about these things. I did get a hula hoop, and we will be seeing some, in my vlog soon. We're going to see me hula hooping. I used to love the hula hoop. Granted, this is a totally different type of hula hoop, but. And then there's an other. What activities align with how you're feeling? Narrow down activities based on what else you know about yourself. I like to spend time with just me, myself and I, one or two friends, or a group. I like to be active at home, at the gym, outside in nature, in a pool, other. Now, for me, I just like to be something I enjoy. I like music when I do things. I think music definitely makes me want to move more, and I could go to the beat. So I'm thinking when I do the hula hoop, I might have to do it to music. I think I will definitely finish. I gotta get through the song. I don't go in the pool hardly enough, and I probably should do that. And I was thinking about with this back, maybe that would feel good in there. Didn't do that. It's hard when you say a friend, because if the friend can't make it, what happens? Do you not do it? So I'm more apt to do things on my own, or even with a group, like I do the Glam Squad, which is our Leslie Sansone walking video that we do 2:30 Eastern time, Monday through Friday. I am more apt to do that because they're there waiting for me. They're there. So I know I feel obligated to go. So obligation is not always positive, but it's something that makes you want to do it. Like I don't want to disappoint them. And that's a reason to do something. I guess it's not the best reason, but it gets me going. And I don't feel 20 minutes of walking is going to hurt me. Sometimes I don't do it as fiercely as I do some days, or some days I'm really, walking my ass off, and those arms are going and my knees are going higher and higher. And there's some days I'm just going through the motions, and there's nothing wrong with that because I'm still moving. And that's what I say. Would I rather not move at all? No. So if I show up, if I don't feel like doing it, I just do it. I go, in a sense, go through the motions. So I'm still moving. I'm still moving my body. So it's still going to be a positive thing. Make a detailed plan based on your answers, then put it into action. Maybe I'll post this. I don't know if I can. Sometimes you can. I know. I'll do a screenshot. Oh. I want to feel blank, so I'll try blank. I'll ask blank to join me at the blank. I've got energy. I can make time in my schedule. We always can make time, because here's the thing. And I say this, we did January and February. No, January and February. July and August. And part of June, I believe. We did adding 15 minutes of movement per day. And I didn't increase it in July. I didn't increase it in August. And I'm not going to increase it in September. Why? Because 15 minutes is a good number. When you start increasing it and saying 20 minutes, 25, 30, it becomes a chore. And I don't want it to become a chore. I want you guys to want to do it. And I think we could do 15 minutes. 15 minutes does not sound like a lot of time, because it's not. But it's definitely good for you to get that 15 minutes of extra movement. Now, I don't count Glam Squad in that. I don't count Bailey's walks in that. That is something I always do. So I have 15 separate minutes of just this bonus walking. but it's good. Like I'm not going to increase it because I think to myself, because I'm telling you, the more you put on your plate, the less likely you are to do it. We got lots on our plates these days, ladies and gentlemen, we do. So we have to simplify what we can. And when you simplify something, you'll do something. It's kind of like your journey. I always try to say, simplify the food you eat. Don't make it too complicated. You know, it's food, it's vegetables, it's proteins, it's grains, it's dairy. We have to fit it in. So you don't sit there and try to make these outlandish recipes that are just going to sit there and take you 20, 30 minutes to make. That's not a lot of time, but for somebody, that's everything. So when you keep it simple, you know what I'm saying? You just make your grains, you make your protein, you make your vegetables, and you put it on a plate and you eat it and you enjoy it. You'll do that. Especially when you're, coming home from a day of work. You know, not everybody wants to meal prep. They don't. And is that wrong? No. Not everybody has that time on a Sunday or a Saturday to give up just to sit there and have food all week. Some people do, and that's great. But there's some of us that just don't. So does that make them wrong? No, it's just how they do their plan. Simplifying life. Do you, boo. That's what I always say. Let's dive a little deeper. No matter how much your friend raves about her cardio class or how great swimming is supposed to be, the perfect activity routine doesn't exist. God, they're actually speaking the truth. Because it feels like a chore. I swear I did not read this. If it feels like a chore, you don't enjoy it, and science says you're less likely to stick with it. I think they've been watching me because I Scouts honor. I didn't even look at this. Holy moly, it's the truth though. See, they're saying it, and somebody who's lived the life is saying it as well. So instead of chasing what you think you should do, think to yourself as a detective, collecting clues to figure out what you'll actually enjoy. Then put the pieces together. Want to feel strong but not the biggest gym fan? Try at-home body weight exercise like on-demand workouts from Obey. Fitness on the WW app. Love being in nature but not flying solo? Look for a hiking club. Between YouTube and the Weight Watchers app, Weight Watchers app, it's a great app. It is. It's got so many things, and Obey is just one of them. But YouTube, there's so many different exercises you can do. There's yogas, there's Pilates, there's Leslie Sansone, there's weighted ones. You can go to like a place like I'm actually going. I was going to go today, but I didn't go to my meeting. But I'm going to go to Five Below. They have great weights there. They have kettlebells. I want to get wrist weights for my wrist because so he goes, well, get the ones you hold. We have the ones that you hold. I'm like, no, I don't want to hold them. I want them on my. I'm more likely to use them if I don't have to hold them. You know, maybe ankle weights, maybe wrist weights. I thought would be fun. And it's okay to take some Goldilocks style trial and error to find you're just right. The best type of movement is whatever feels doable and yes, fun to you. Prioritizing your enjoyment comes with an added bonus. It honors, celebrates, and rewards you for your efforts you've put into this journey, which can lead you to even more success. Because the less you put on yourself, the less likely you are to do it. And when you do it, you'll feel good about yourself. When you feel good about yourself, you'll want to do more. It is the law of nature. So this is a good week's topic because it's not focusing on joining that gym and doing this and doing that and getting that heart rate up. Because guess what, people? You just got to get off your butt. Bottom line. And for most of us, we don't get off our butt. So getting off our butt is huge. It is huge. Even like you have to work up to things. You can't like all of a sudden, like I tell people when they want to come to Glam Squad, we've been doing this since 2020. April of 2020 is when I started it. We are in 2022. So did I start that first video finishing it? Can I keep up with Leslie Sansone? No, I still can't keep up with Leslie Sansone. She gets a mile and I don't. So, but you know what? You do what you can. Like, don't come into Glam Squad thinking I'm going to finish it, because guess what? You might not, and it's okay. It is. You have to do baby steps. I say this all the time. That's another bracelet I need. Baby steps. You have to work up to something. Change takes time. Change doesn't happen overnight. And you'll learn that maybe I don't like this, but maybe I'll try that. Try many different things till you find something that you enjoy and that you really want to do. And like I said, don't sit there and I'm going to do it for an hour, because an hour is a long time. I'm going to do it for 15 minutes. I would say try 15 minutes. That's the key. So what I wanted to read to you was on an email, and it's from the CEO of Weight Watchers, Seema. She says, I'm incredibly excited to just announced our collaboration with global healthcare leader Abbott to bring their portfolio of Freestyle Libre continuous glucose monitoring products to create seamless mobile experience with the Weight Watchers mobile app. With this integration, people living with diabetes will now be able to understand their weight and diabetes while focusing on the betterment of their health. This partnership is just another stepping stone on a mission to meet all members where they are. So they're basically, I think, from what I'm reading, is the monitor is going to be synced with the WW app. So I guess it's not going to allow you to eat something that might, depending on what your blood sugar reads that morning, which is kind of interesting. I think it's a good tool because there are people that are all into their diabetic plan and they know what they should and shouldn't eat and they're real diligent about it. And there's people like me who just like, yeah, can you help me along the way? Could you just tell me what I should and shouldn't eat? Because let's face it, sometimes we don't know what's good, especially when it comes to carbohydrates and glucose. I don't know if people just aren't educated, that they don't realize that carbohydrates digest or turn into sugars. And that's probably could be worse than a piece of fruit sometimes. So this way there's going to be a consistent, flow with their glucose numbers and their app. So they hopefully won't be able to eat the things that they shouldn't based on their glucose that morning, or maybe they'll have to, I don't know, some people take it several times a day. Some are continually monitored. It depends on your type of diabetes, obviously. So I think it's interesting that they're going that way. I mean, it's good because I think it's just hard, I think, because of the base of some of the foods that they're eating. So I think this partnership and maybe this connection with the apps might be good. It's not good for me because that doesn't affect me yet, but I think it's great, that to show that they're evolving and they're changing and helping their members. They need to do a little bit more, yes, but I think this is a step in the right direction, especially if you're diabetic. I think that's a really good thing. And like I said to people who are not happy with Weight Watchers and they want to change, and I always say this, I say this all the time, if you're not happy, leave. You can always go back. It's not like it's, oh my God, if I leave, I can't go back. They will always take you back. So always know that if you've already left and you feel like, oh my gosh, they have this now and I really wish I had it, you can go back and rejoin. You can, anytime you want. I will leave a link down below if you want to rejoin. I think you get a free month, but they always have deals and everything else. So don't, always get the best deal you can. I try to say that all the time, like, yeah, I have links and codes, but you can get a better deal. You get that better deal because I'm all for a better deal. So that's it for me today, right? Yeah, I said my weight, okay. Yeah, we're gonna have breakfast. Time for a zucchini scramble. Oh yeah. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you'd like my meeting topic of the week, let me know down below. Let me know how your week was. Did you gain? Did you lose? How did you feel this week on plan? What do you think about the WW partnership with Abbott? If you're diabetic, I'd like to know that as well. So leave me comments, thumbs up, thumbs down if you want. Like I said, share my video if you know anybody that needs weight loss support. I'm here for them. The more you share, the more you like, the more you comment, helps the algorithm here on YouTube, and YouTube recognizes my channel and will share it with bigger channels and get my videos out there to the masses. Because don't we want to help everybody we can? Don't we want to share what we've learned with people who are struggling? I do, and that's why I started this channel, to share my plethora of knowledge that I have. This is the longest I've been on plan, and I owe it all to you guys, because if I didn't have this channel, I don't know where I'd be. I really don't. I struggle with 10 pounds, but I would probably be way up. So I thank you. I thank you for always being here for me, for watching, for commenting, for subscribing, for being part of my community, because without you, there is no me. So I owe everything. I owe where I'm at right now to you. So I am always indebted. So, and we're gonna do some fun things. I'm actually thinking of taking a nutrition class, a certified nutrition class. There's two online that I've seen. I don't know. I get asked a lot for people to help them personally, and I don't feel that I'm qualified on paper to do that. I'm qualified as a person while losing weight. I mean, yeah. But I don't always feel qualified. Like, I feel like if I'm going to sit there and give you advice, like really hard advice like that, I want to have something that backs me up. So I'm considering taking a class. We'll see. You never know. That was weird. Something just dropped. Okay. Thanks again for watching, and we will dish another day. I hope to get meal prep up tomorrow. It's not finished yet, and I'm going to be out all afternoon. Hopefully the back holds out, because... but it'll probably get up, because I'll just have to finish it tomorrow. When in doubt, it is what it is. Thanks so much. I will dish with you another day. Bye-bye, my lovelies. Peace out.